Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs. Welcome back to Decidedly Neapolitan. Doing a little bit of work down here in the living quarters today, and the living quarters is kind of expanding in a way because behind here, as you saw last time, we have the enchanting setup, but I want to... don't want to click on the desk. I want to introduce you to the library room. This is kind of under construction right now, as you can see. Still a lot of resources and stuff in the walls, but I've kind of got the shape of it how I want. I've got a couple of pillars, which I might move depending on... because they kind of make the place feel a little bit cramped. I was just having a go with a couple of things, but walking in here, it doesn't quite have the impressive feel I wanted it to, mainly because it's not really that big of a room. Didn't want to expand this out too much, but I've been playing around with the bookshelves that you can get in Chisel, seeing as those aren't actually effective for the enchanting table stuff. And these look kind of cool. This is Encyclopedia Britannica over here. Apparently all of these volumes kind of looking the same. And yeah, I pretty much put one of every bookshelf in here just to test out what it looked like. This is the kind of creepy corner with the... there's a Necromancer's bookshelf and a Necromancer's Apprentice bookshelf. You can see at the top of the screen Whalers saying they're two different ones, which is kind of odd. I guess the Necromancer has slightly more expensive books or something. I don't know. He's been doing it for a while. So... today I'm going to look into Bibliocraft pretty much exclusively. This is going to be, kind of a Bibliocraft thing, and I've still got my Tinker's Construct stuff. I might look into a little bit more of that as well, because there's boots that allow you to kind of swim fast, and there's wings that allow you to jump higher and that kind of thing. So yeah, mostly Bibliocraft. I know I said exclusively, going back on what I said already, but I'm just going to type in Bibliocraft into NEI, and then this is the range of stuff we can make. And obviously, like, if you just leave it at Biblio, there's all the Biblio Woods stuff where they've got all the woods from nature and things that you can add in. But the basic set of things, I think, is just going to be... there's a cookie jar? Interesting. Okay, haven't made cookies in this yet, so we'll have to give that a try. That's kind of awesome. I'm going to be finding out what all of this stuff is kind of as we go. I know there's a fancy workbench. Hello. There are a ton of different items that I showed off in the last episode that bRanN has for typesetting and copying books and that kind of thing, so we will get to those for sure, but I do want to explore a little bit more of what this has to offer. There's like a lock and key. I'm not entirely sure. It says creative mode only. Not sure exactly what some of this stuff is used for, and I could go to the wiki and look all of it up, but I kind of like exploring it on camera with you guys because I can blunder my way through and make my own mistakes and that kind of thing. So what are we going to do first? I have this bookshelf here which I'm not really using for anything right now, so we'll see if we can make the fancy crafting table out of that. So you need a crafting table, which I have one in here, I believe. Yep, in the wooden stuff. And then I can make some oak stuff. The mod doesn't allow for forestry wood to have kind of planks and those kind of variants, so it turns everything into oak wood slabs and stuff, which is fair enough. I think that's kind of okay for our purposes right now. I'm using sequoia as like my utility wood in any case, so that's not a problem. I'm going to need to find some ink, because I don't think I have anything that I can use to make black dye, and I think you do need ink or black dye for that, and a feather as well. Do I have that in mob drops? I have one feather. Okay, so maybe if we can find some chickens to murder, then fair enough. Night is about to fall, but that's not a problem. It shouldn't be too bad. In fact, before we go hunting for squids, let's find a way of swimming faster. Let's go do that. So oh, I didn't mean to do that. If you double-click the bar in NEI, it highlights it, and then stuff happens that I don't want to happen. So we go to Tinkers. Oh, no, it's just Tinkers with a S, isn't it? Automatically put the apostrophe in because I spell things right. It's not wooden boots. It's these... is it these ones? No, Traveller's Vest. That's what we want. Okay, so we need some leather, some wool, and an aluminium ingot, or an aluminum ingot, if you're wanting to pronounce it the way it's spelled. Need some leather. Don't have any leather. We must have some aluminum left, right? Left, right, left, right. No, I think I cast that on its own, didn't I? Right, so let's get one of those ingots and then let's go and slaughter some cows. How about that? I've got a looting book that I found in the chest over there that I could apply to a regular sword, but I can't apply to my Tinker's Construct sword. And somebody was saying that I should add lapis to the sword to add the kind of looting effect. I think lapis and fortune kind of work the same way in that respect, that you can add lapis to a sword and it will get looting. Only problem is I don't have a great deal of lapis, and I've been adding all of my lapis to a pickaxe that I wanted to have fortune. Hello, Enderman. He's probably not going to want to fight, considering it's daytime. Hello. Yep, he's gone. Is he going to come back? I just realised I'm not wearing much armour, so he's probably going to dish out quite a beating if I actually fight him. Never mind. Fortunate that I decided to run away instead. Yeah, I've used all my lapis kind of working on a fortune pickaxe, and I haven't been able to find any more lapis since. I've been caving a couple of times and not really found any, so that's going to be a bit of a problem for adding fortune to these tools. But not to worry, I've been breeding and killing these cows. I should be getting enough leather from that, and we can probably just breed a bunch of them right now. I've also been using the wheat as a source of food, because I still don't really have a source of food over at the lily pad, so it's pretty much just bread and steak. I've been having steak sandwiches on the server quite a lot, basically. So let's get these replanted real quick. Throw down a bit of wheat. I hope you guys like the new channel art that I've decided to go with, by the way. I made the old Pixlriffs like logo on this kind of free text creator that I found online that was basically just, here's a Minecraft font, here's a bunch of different kind of backgrounds and stuff you can add to it, and then the banner that looks like my Minecraft skin and my jumper. Of course I made that myself, but the actual text was provided by one of those, and so I thought, what the heck, I'll actually draw around that now and make my own version of it. So it looks a little bit different, but I'm quite pleased with it, and I haven't actually tried adding it into the intro yet, but if you saw it in the intro, then obviously that has worked as well, because I haven't put that together yet, but I will do that in the edit, and hopefully you guys will get to see that. I got 3 leather from that, which is not enough, so I'm sorry a couple more of you guys are going to have to die. Getting a little bit of lag from the server today, which is not the best, but oh well, we can deal, we can deal. So, I've got 7 leather now, which should be enough for what we need. I've been turning a lot of leather into books as well, even though I don't really need to now that I have a huge stockpile of books from the Stronghold bookshelves. But yeah, we can put together our fast swimming vest, traveler's vest or whatever it was, and then yeah, we'll have almost a full set of Tinker's Construct stuff with the utility belt and everything. That's going to be quite interesting. We'll see how it all works, and I wonder if it's going to be one of those things that you have to enable fast swim. Like, I've managed to get the hotkeys for stuff sorted out now, so maybe it will be, maybe not. What did I need? I needed 2 blocks of wool, didn't I? Do I have any wool in here? I've got pink wool, that'll do. We'll have a pink vest for going swimming. That's an appropriate bathing costume. And I think it just goes around there like that. Yes, traveller's vest. It's kind of small. It's a little bit strange. I was not expecting it to be that kind of size. But hey, does it go in here? Does it go in there? It actually goes in there. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. It's got a little, like, it's like a life jacket or something. That's kind of cool. So this enables us to swim a little bit faster is the objective. Oh, yeah. Now, that's good. That's like Depth Strider style. That's not bad at all. Right, squid, I'm coming to get you. Where you at? I can't see at all, and I don't have respiration. So the hunt for squid is going to have to stay close to the surface for now. Is that the... Oh, that's to the Silverwood farm, isn't it? Is it Silverwood? Silver birch, something like that. Whatever the wood is they use in Thorncraft. I love the ocean in modded stuff. Like, there's so much really cool stuff in the ocean. Although, the really cool stuff does not apparently include squid, unless they're just more difficult to find. But check that out from the surface. That looks crazy, and then if you dip under, you can actually see it close up, which is really, really neat. It also enables you to kind of go up and down a little bit faster with this vest, I think, unless I'm imagining that. But yeah, that's something Depth Strider doesn't really allow you to do. And that's kind of useful because... there's some squid over there, fantastic. I can see them with my zoom. Yeah, the Depth Strider ability in regular vanilla Minecraft doesn't allow you to ascend and descend faster, which is kind of a shame. It's one of the things that I feel like should be the case in the game, because it's always the case that you're going to be kind of drowning underwater and you need to get out really fast. So it could be a lifesaver in those situations. But hey, maybe that's why they... There we go. Maybe that's why they don't want to include it. Maybe they still want the challenge or something. I don't know. Anyway, we've got a nice supply of ink now, so we can get back over to the lily pad and assemble this fancy crafting table. And I imagine ink is going to be used in a bunch of other Bibliocraft stuff. Hey, there's some more squid over here that seem to have spawned whilst I've been going past. Let's grab a couple of these guys as well, because yeah, I think we'll need a decent supply of ink, so it's probably best to grab these guys whilst they're in the shallows and accessible. How about you, squids? Did I even pick the ink up that time? I did not. There's a bit more inertia to this kind of way of swimming than there is with Depth Strider, though. You're kind of like, you're dragged along by the current a little bit as you move around, so that's kind of interesting. Anyway, I think I have all the stuff I need to build it out here, so why don't we do it here? We need a crafting table there, we need the bookshelf there, we needed ink. Oh, I've swapped that around. We need ink and we need a feather to one side like that. And then you needed slabs around there. How is that not working? Is it because it's dark wood? I bet it's because it's dark wood. That's annoying. Right, let me just quickly check the recipe in case I've got that wrong. Bibliocraft. And it's this one. And yeah, looks like I've got that right. So I think it is just the fact that we need an oak bookcase instead of anything else. Never mind, we will do that. I'm not sure who's left that crafting table there. I imagine that's Kane, seeing as that's his base up there. Although this is Logan's base, so it could have been him. Yeah, we haven't really seen that many people on the server of late, and obviously I haven't been playing super frequently because I have the other vanilla servers and stuff that I play on. But yeah, Kane has been doing bits and pieces here and there. I imagine he's been tinkering around, but he's been making other content for his channel. Mort is still out there doing his thing. I think he's exploring Thorncraft still. So yeah, we have not many people on the server right now, and so I'm not sure if people are interested in coming back or if we need to get some new people around, what the deal is, but might have to talk to bRanN about that. I'm not sure. We'll see. Right, let's see if we have any oak wood in here. We do not. Down to the basement, and we'll grab some out of here, because to get bookshelves together, I think I need regular oak planks and then some slabs in the middle, like this. So it's like that. Yes, yes, good. So I'll have to find something else to do with that dark wood bookshelf, because I don't know. I think now I've got the basement with the... There it is. There it is. Cool. Let's see what this looks like. Now I've got the basement with all of the library stuff in. I feel like it makes a lot more sense to have all the bookshelves down here. Oh, that is interesting. I wonder if that does anything different. It does. Is that... Can you just put stuff there, or is it going to be a space for crafting recipes? There's a book there. Interesting. I will have to look up what this does, I think, because this is something that I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, I can't find out what it does just from looking at it in NEI. I'm going to have to look it up on the wiki. Okay, what is next? Potion shelves and stuff. I don't really have a brewing set up yet. The typewriter involves a lot of iron, so we might make that. I kind of want to make a desk or something. So how about a table? Oh, those are easy enough. All right. We can do that pretty easily. Just got to get some slabs over the top there. Oak table. Fantastic. I guess all of the furniture down here is probably going to end up being oak, but that's absolutely fine. We'll pop that there. And this you can actually put objects on like that. You can kind of lay them flat. And apparently you can lay an entire stack on it. So that's interesting. Just have a shovel laying on the table there like that. I guess we could do that with books as well to kind of give it a more of a library sort of feel. So yeah, how about that? It's weird having them like as flat objects. They don't have any kind of like 3D space on this massive 3D model of a table, which is kind of strange. Whereas over here, they've obviously got some kind of like 3D model going on. So that's interesting. Right, what's next on the list? An oak case. We can make one of those with wool and glass. I've got Bibliocraft written in the NEI interface. So for that we need glass, we need a bit of wool, and we need some more slabs. So let's pop back up here real quick. I love those elevator blocks. They're the best thing. Got a bit of wool in here. Probably need to get some glass together. Do I? I don't think I have any left in here, and we'll probably need to macerate some more gravel into sand if that's the case, because I don't think I have any sand left. I think I've used up all the glass for this. Kind of been expanding this area out a little bit, just to kind of make it a little bit more open. Looks really nice from the outside as well. Looks nicer than I would have thought initially. So where is the gravel? Gravel, gravel, there you are. There you are, to the macerator. And it's really nice having these industrial craft machines just ready and waiting anytime I need them, because they do a lot of work. And obviously I can smelt all of the sand in the furnace. It does it double quick. Got the extractor here, which I haven't really used for anything recently. Kind of been off industrial craft for now. Haven't really done a great deal of stuff over here. But yeah, I've also put in this little neat hatch because I wanted to do something with the carpenter's hatch, seeing as I took it out of there, and it just helps to neaten the place up a little bit now that there isn't this massive tunnel leading down to a strip mine down there. I've been getting some lava from in there as well for my tinker's stuff, but I haven't done anything with that for a while, and there is just a little gap there which I really wish I could fill in somehow, but turning the stairs around, I don't know, I don't really need to do that to neaten things up a little bit. Oh, that's turning everything into flint. Gosh, okay. That's not what I expected to happen. How do I get sand then? Is that cobblestone? Do I macerate cobblestone into sand? I thought it was gravel, but apparently it isn't. Okay, yep. You guys were probably leaving comments already, weren't you? You were like, it's cobblestone, you fool. What are you doing? Cobblestone going there. If this gets turned into gravel, I'm going to be so annoyed. But I'm pretty sure I turned this into sand before, so we'll just wait around and see if that works before I turn my entire supply of cobble into something I don't actually want. Will it be sand? Will it be sand? Yay, there we go. Okay, so that's actually what we wanted. Fair enough. And we'll do one block in the electric furnace because that's all I needed to make the next thing. I'm not sure what this oak case actually does. I assume it's for a book or something, but we will see. So it's slabs we need to start off with. A glass there, a wall there, and surround it with slabs like that, and we have ourselves an oak case. Brilliant. Okay, so time to find out what this does, and I think I'll probably need a couple of more conventional shelves in here. So how about we use our new fancy crafting table to make some stairs? Can we do that with the sequoia wood? I guess we can't. Interesting. Weird that you can make slabs out of those, but not stairs. So we'll grab some more oak wood from here. Everything, like I said, seems to have a kind of oak wood finish to it. And you know what? Let's come back up here. It's night time, but we don't have to worry too much about that, except maybe I should sleep just so my industrial craft machines will keep in power. That's all good. Gonna have a sip of tea while I sleep. And continue. So we want... Oh, this is the library, yeah. We want the shelves around here. I kind of want them to look like the ones we have over in this room. So there's these kind of little kind of oak log shelves around the place. Let's throw a couple of those down that way around. I kind of like that now. I think that's quite a neat little design. And so an oak case goes on there. Oh, interesting. Now, can I put a book in this? Is that what goes in there? Or is it more like it's an item thing? Oh, probably not what you do with that. Okay, that's not opening. Why is it not opening? Let's try getting this book back off of here. And can we put a book in there? No, we can't. What does this do? Somebody tell me what this does. I have no idea. Right, well, that's a lost cause. Let's move on. What else can we make? I've seen sword pedestals and stuff before. I know what those are. There's a desk bell in case I want to make like a hotel or something. Yeah, I'd imagine the case to be like a tool rack. So can you put tools in there? Can I put my broadsword in there? Can I? Nope, apparently not. That is perplexing. That's really, really strange. You can get a seat. I guess I could make a seat out of sticks and wool and stuff. Sticks, wool, and slabs. Let's hop back upstairs and we'll make one of those. This is kind of like a mod showcase episode or something. I've not really done stuff like that before because, to be honest, I feel like mod showcases should be done by somebody who knows what they're doing, which I really don't at this point. But yeah, this kind of feels like I'm showcasing all of the stuff that this has to offer. Let me know if this is the kind of episode you would like to see me do in future as well. How is that not the recipe? Hello? What do we got? Oak seat. So slab. Oh, a pressure plate. Interesting. Okay, so I guess that's a little bit more literal with its, like, with the structure of it. Can I make a pressure plate out of these? That's a trapdoor. How do you make a pressure plate? It's just two, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. And yeah, haven't made a wood pressure plate for a while apparently. So yeah, like the pressure plate is kind of the leg rest, the kind of foot rest underneath it. Interesting. So can I put that down? Can I now sit in it? I can. Look at me sitting at my table. I look like I'm about to have dinner or something. Looks kind of like a high chair. That's hilarious. Anyway, moving on. That's kind of a nice little thing to have to one side. I like that. That's neat. What else do we have? The cookie jar is kind of interesting. I like that. There's an armor stand, like an actual stone slabs and iron ingots. Yeah, that's an actual armor stand. Interesting stuff. But I think we should probably move on to the more practical side of things, which is what I wanted to get done today. So we need a print press chase, 2 iron ingots, redstone, and some planks of varying wood types. So that should be okay. That's the typesetting table, and then we want the printing press, which is a completely separate thing. And then all of these extra print press things plates and stuff is what you need, and enchanted plates is what you need to copy the books, I think, if I remember bRanN's video correctly, which I haven't watched for a little while, so I'm kind of doing this by the seat of my pants a little bit. But we needed to put some slabs. Everything in Bibliocraft seems to revolve around having slabs, which is interesting. I guess that's kind of like a broken down... They're like shelves, basically, aren't they? So that kind of makes sense. We've got a bunch of slabs here, 2 planks, redstone, and iron. So I'll probably need a couple more slabs like that. So it can be 2 planks either side of there. Slabs across the middle. I need redstone as the next thing. Is that in here? It is. Lovely. Been using up almost all my redstone on doing stuff with Tinker's Construct. So luckily I still have a little bit of that left. We want the chase there. We want that across there. We want 2 planks either side. Will it work? It will. Fantastic. We've got a typesetting table now that we can pop down somewhere in here. And maybe it can go over by the door. That sort of makes a fair bit of sense. And this is a fancy looking thing. So I think the idea behind this is you put a book in one of these. Is that right? Or maybe not. Maybe you put one of these press plates in one of them. Interesting. This is definitely something I am going to have to look up. What is a tape measure even used for? I'm not sure what you would necessarily need to measure in Minecraft, although I suppose you can kind of you can plot out stuff by counting. Maybe it does the counting for you. That's interesting. These are seat backs for the... Is that something you can attach to this chair? I guess it must be. That's interesting. We've got oak seat back. Oh, there's different types of them as well. That's fun. That one looks like the best to me. You need to make a regular seat back and then add a couple of slabs to it. That's fun. That's fun. And a drafting compass. What is that even used for? There's a ton of stuff in this that I have absolutely no idea about. But the print press plate, it's not letting me get the recipe for that. So I'm thinking that probably has to be done a different way. If I put some more slabs around this, like so, and then can I put the chase in here? Does that go in there somehow? I don't know. I don't know if it does. I imagine the book, it interacts with the book somehow. I'm going to have to look this up. This definitely seems like something that I will probably have to look up, unless you get a printing press. So maybe you need to make the print press chase. Maybe you make a plate using that. Let's give that a try. That needs a lot of iron. And is that a blaze rod? That is a blaze rod. Do I have one of those? I don't know if I do. I don't think I've even done anything with blazes because the nether in this mod pack is just so crazy. Yeah, looks like we're going to the nether, folks. Exciting times. Let's throw some stuff in various chests so I know where it is for later, because yeah, I don't really want to be taking a bunch of this stuff to the nether and then losing it, because there's some crazy stuff going on in the nether. I'm a little bit concerned about that, but not to worry. I might make a chest to go in here as well, because I will need 1 or 2 chests just to actually store some stuff in that isn't books, because a lot of the Bibliocraft stuff has ways you can store books, but not really ways you can store anything else. So let me throw this all in here real quick. I've got enough steak with me. I'll need to put my boots back on, and I probably want to put my traveller's vest away in here just for safekeeping. Obviously don't need this stuff, or the carpenter's hammer. Probably leave the shears in there as well. Yep, the game knows I'm going to the nether. It's doing all of the spooky noises. Let's see if we can grab some armor from up here real quick. I think I have a spare set in here. Got my last stand enchantment, which I still didn't actually find out what that does. So we will see. Right, to the nether. Let's do it. I don't have a nether portal at my base yet, but I'm going to use the one over at the spawn bases. And we're going to see if we can find ourselves a nether fortress. Now, I don't think anyone has mentioned that there's a nether fortress anywhere specific in the nether, and I'm not sure if the journey map works when we go into the nether, so let's find out together, shall we? Okay, so the journey map in the nether looks suitably nuts. I have absolutely no idea where a fortress is. We're going to have to go exploring anyway, so best that we leave a couple of markers just so I know which way I'm going. But yeah, this is going to be kind of an adventure, let's be real. Maybe not down there, huh? This place is out to trap me every step of the way. I think this might be the way I came last time. I can't really remember. got killed. So that was my first major setback of this, but yeah, I could not find a nether fortress anywhere in there, so I'm probably going to leave it here for today. I've already done about a 20-minute episode, so that's probably going to do for today. A bit discombobulated here. Probably need to get myself a jetpack or something in order to go and find my stuff again. But that will do it for today. So, from Decidedly Neapolitan, slightly sadder than we were when we left off, but hopefully I'll be able to get all my stuff back. My name has been Pixlriffs. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Kind of sagging and stuff. Obviously I want the structure of the building to still be here because this is going to be kind of a complete build, and I might find a use for it. I might even set up an enchanting thing in here or something like that, seeing as there are bookshelves around. It seems like